Hello, financial fans. Let's say goodbye to 2021 and hope that 2022 will be better in every possible way, including financial ways. A lot of companies have positioned themselves so that they are in a place where an upward mobility could be happening to many companies, especially the natural resource type stocks and anything that would benefit from physical rebuilding, making bridges, roads, etc. And with that in mind, first of all, 2021 has been a good year for me financially. Not as good as S&P 500. Anyone who's starting to invest, maybe their very first investment should be in the exchange traded fund that has the symbol SPY, the S&P 500. That usually does pretty well. But for 2022, there are several companies that I've been looking at. One that I own PBR. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But some companies are in a position to move upward and they have good numbers, low PE ratios, high volume, and the price is considered to be fair right now. And with that in mind, let's take a look at some stocks that we might want to consider just in case you are planning on tippy-toeing into the market, or you just want to follow some stocks and see what happens and what it's all about. Usually January is a good month. I don't know that for a fact. It's just that in my personal experiences for my portfolio, January is usually a pretty good month. And let's start somewhere. So we will start with a company known as Viacom CBS Incorporated. The symbol is VIAC, and it closed at $30.58 and then lost 8 cents to $30.50 per share. And it was up a lot on its last trading day, up almost 5%. We'll look at the 52-week range, column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range, $28.29, so it's near its low. And the high for the past 52 weeks, $101.97. Now this is Viacom, this is CBS. The average volume, about 12 million shares trade every day, and it's considered to be undervalued. Down there at the bottom of that column, that first column on the left, undervalued. And that's by various market followers who study these stocks and look at the numbers all the time, and they think this is undervalued, and I agree. The middle column, third item down, PE ratio under 6. That is very good. 10 or less is great. The forward dividend and yield in that middle column, 2/3 of the way down, a little over 3% dividend is what you receive for holding on to the stock, and the 1-year target near the bottom of that middle column, $46.63. That sounds very possible to me, and that would be a big move upward. Now we look at Goldman Sachs, symbol GS. $385.04 was closing price the last time it traded, and it's gone down to $384.90 per share. 2/3 of the way down, column on the left, 52-week range, $256.50 to $426.16. So it's somewhere there in the middle. It's got plenty of headroom, and it could make some upward motion, I do believe. The average volume, about 2.5 million shares trade every day, and it's considered to be near fair value. The PE ratio, third item, middle column, PE ratio 6.35. That is very good. Forward dividend and yield, about 2% is what you get for holding on to it. Not much, but a little check now and then doesn't hurt anything. The 1-year target estimate, $456.88. So that would be a big move upwards. United States Steel is our next stock to study, and take a look at symbol X, United States Steel. $23.15 per share, so it's a low price stock. 2/3 of the way down, in the left-hand column, 52-week range, $15.88. So it was way down there to $30.57, and it's got plenty of headroom. And this is United States Steel. Steel could make a big recovery next year, and U.S. Steel is one of the biggies. The average volume, about 20 million shares trade every day, and this is considered to be undervalued. The PE ratio, about 2. That is incredibly low, which is good. The forward dividend yield, not much of a dividend, under 1%, so it is about the same as keeping your money in the bank. But the upward potential, I think, with United States Steel is better than what you'd get leaving the money in the bank. But I'm not a financial advisor, and you can lose any money that you invest in stocks. The 1-year target for U.S. Steel, symbol X, is $32.60. So that indeed would be a great move upward. Next, I won't try to say it, but it looks like it's trying to say petroleum from Brazil, $10.79 per share. PBR is the symbol. I do own this stock. The 52-week range, $7.06 to $12.38, so it's closer to the high than it is to the low. And it has some nice headroom there that could be moving up. The average volume, about 30 million shares trade every day, and this is considered to be undervalued. I agree. PE ratio, under 3, 2.96. The forward dividend and yield, can that be right? 19.35%. We will see, but the 1-year target looks really good, $14.08 if you hold on to it for a year, very possible. And all of these stocks I recommend, if you're going to follow them, look at them, whatever, give them a year to come back from the COVID era that we are very happy to say goodbye to, and we want to say hello and welcome 2022, and I thank you very much for watching.